Become impossible to ignore. Day 5. Become impossible to ignore. Welcome back to the 1% Better series. For the past 4 days, you've discovered that lasting change begins with one decision. You've learned that small wins create momentum. You've seen that discipline is stronger than motivation. And yesterday, you met the person you're becoming. Today, we're going one step further. Today is about becoming impossible to ignore. Not by being louder. Not by demanding attention. Not by trying to impress everyone around you. But by becoming so committed to your growth, that your results begin speaking for themselves. Have you ever noticed how the strongest people in the room rarely need to announce their strength? The most confident person usually doesn't need to convince anyone. The most disciplined person doesn't spend time talking about discipline. They simply live it. Their actions introduce them before they ever say a word. That's the kind of presence we're building. Real influence never begins with attention. It begins with character. Many people spend years trying to be noticed. They chase approval. They compare themselves to everyone else. They measure their worth by likes, followers, recognition, or applause. But external validation is unpredictable. Sometimes people notice you. Sometimes they don't. If your confidence depends on other people's opinions, you'll spend your life waiting for permission to believe in yourself. Real confidence grows differently. It grows every time you keep a promise to yourself. Every time you choose discipline over comfort. Every time you continue, even when nobody is watching. Think about a lighthouse. It doesn't chase ships. It doesn't beg for attention. It simply stands firm. Night after night, storm after storm, it keeps shining. Eventually, anyone searching for direction notices its light. Become like that. Don't chase attention. Build character. The world notices people who remain consistent. Imagine 2 musicians. One spends years telling everyone how talented they are. The other quietly practices every single day. Who eventually earns respect? The one who talked, or the one who improved results? Have a voice. And they speak louder than promises. Your work, your habits, your consistency, will always speak before your words do. That's why today isn't about proving yourself to other people. It's about proving something to yourself. That you're capable of becoming the person you've imagined. The person who finishes what they start. The person who keeps showing up. The person who continues learning. The person who never allows temporary emotions to control permanent goals. Every morning gives you another opportunity. Not to compete with someone else, but to become a better version of yourself. Comparison steals energy. Growth creates it. Stop asking, how am I doing compared to everyone else? Start asking, am I becoming stronger than I was yesterday? That's the only comparison that truly matters. Imagine planting 2 identical seeds. One receives water every day. The other receives attention only once in a while. Months later, the difference becomes impossible to ignore. Not because one seed had more potential. Because one received consistent care. Your mind works the same way. Feed it discipline. Feed it learning. Feed it courage. Feed it patience. And over time, the person you become will be impossible to ignore. Not because you demanded attention. Because excellence naturally attracts it. Remember this. People may overlook your beginnings. They may underestimate your efforts. They may never notice the quiet work you're doing today. That's okay. You're not building today's reputation. You're building tomorrow's reality. And tomorrow, your consistency will speak louder than anything you could ever say. There is something remarkable about people who quietly improve every single day. They don't feel the need to prove themselves. They don't waste their energy arguing. They don't spend their lives trying to convince others of their value. They simply keep growing. Day after day. Choice after choice. Habit after habit. Eventually, the results become impossible to ignore. Think about a master craftsman. Imagine someone building a beautiful piece of furniture by hand. They don't rush. They don't skip the details. They know that every careful cut, every precise measurement, every patient adjustment, will eventually become part of the finished masterpiece. Your life deserves that same level of care. Every decision is another brushstroke. Every habit is another piece of the sculpture. Every challenge is another opportunity to become stronger. People often admire confidence. But they rarely understand where confidence comes from. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It isn't something someone gives you. It's something you earn. Every promise you keep adds another layer. Every difficult task you complete makes it stronger. Every moment you refuse to quit becomes evidence. Evidence that you can trust yourself. And when you trust yourself, something changes. You stop needing constant approval. You stop chasing validation. You stop comparing your journey to everyone else's. Because you already know where your value comes from. It comes from your character. Character is built quietly. Nobody applauds when you choose honesty. Nobody celebrates when you wake up early. Nobody gives you a trophy for reading another chapter. Or practicing another hour. Or keeping another promise. Most of the work that changes your life happens in private. Long before anyone notices. Think about an iceberg. The world only sees the small part above the surface. What gives it strength is everything hidden underneath. Success is the same. People see the promotion, the business, the healthy body, the confidence, the achievements. What they don't see are the early mornings, the lonely evenings, the repeated failures, the sacrifices, the moments when quitting seemed easier. That's where greatness is built. Not in front of an audience, but in the quiet moments when nobody is watching. Ask yourself something important. Who are you becoming when no one is looking? That answer matters more than your public image. Because your private habits always become your public results. Imagine a bamboo tree. For years, almost nothing appears above the ground. Many people think nothing is happening. But underneath, an incredible root system is growing. Then one day, the bamboo rises with astonishing speed. People call it an overnight success. It wasn't overnight. It was years of invisible preparation. Never become discouraged by invisible progress. Some of the most important growth in your life will happen where no one can see it. Keep learning. Keep practicing. Keep improving. Keep showing up. Because every unseen effort is preparing you for opportunities that haven't arrived yet. One day, people will notice the confidence, the wisdom, the calm, the discipline, the success. They'll wonder how you changed so much. What they won't realize is that you changed a little, every single day. 1% at a time. And those tiny improvements became extraordinary. Now imagine your life 1 year from today. Imagine walking into a room. Not trying to impress anyone. Not trying to prove your worth. Simply being yourself. You speak with calm confidence. You carry yourself with purpose. Your actions match your words. Your habits reflect your values. People notice something different about you. Not because you demanded attention, but because genuine confidence has a presence that cannot be faked. That kind of presence is earned. Day after day. Choice after choice. Promise after promise. Remember, the loudest person in the room is rarely the strongest. Real strength is quiet. It doesn't need applause. It doesn't need constant recognition. It simply keeps moving forward. There will always be people who doubt you. Some won't understand your vision. Others may underestimate your potential. A few may even laugh at your dreams. Don't let that distract you. Their opinion is not your future. Your daily actions are. Every hour you invest in yourself, every skill you develop, every book you finish, every obstacle you overcome, becomes another brick in the foundation of the life you're building. One day, those same people may ask how you became so confident, how you became so disciplined, how you achieved what once seemed impossible. The answer will be simple. You never stopped improving. You chose progress over perfection. You chose consistency over intensity. You chose discipline over excuses. Again, and again, and again. Think about the sunrise. It never asks for permission to shine. It never competes with the stars. It simply rises every morning. Steady, reliable, powerful. Become like that. Show up every day. Do the work. Honor your commitments. Keep your promises. And let your growth speak for itself. Never chase attention. Chase excellence. Attention follows excellence. Not the other way around. There is a quiet confidence that comes from knowing. I kept going. That confidence cannot be bought. It cannot be borrowed. It cannot be given to you by someone else. It is built. One disciplined day at a time. One courageous decision at a time. One small improvement at a time. Some days you'll move quickly. Other days, progress will seem almost invisible. Keep going anyway. Because invisible progress is still progress. Never underestimate what 1 year of consistency can do. 1 year of reading. 1 year of exercising. 1 year of learning. 1 year of keeping your promises. 1 year of becoming just 1% better every day. The person you become will surprise even you. This series has never been about becoming perfect. It's about becoming intentional. It's about choosing who you want to become, instead of allowing life to choose for you. Today marks another important step in that journey. 5 days ago, you made a decision. You decided to become better. Not overnight, but every single day. That decision has power. Protect it. Nurture it. Honor it. Because your future is being shaped right now. One habit. One choice. One victory at a time. Before you finish today, ask yourself one question. What is one thing I can do today that my future self will thank me for? Then, do it. No excuses. No waiting. No perfect moment. Just action. Because action creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates opportunity. And opportunity changes lives. Thank you for being part of the 1% Better series. I hope these first 5 days have reminded you that greatness is never built in a single moment. It is built quietly, patiently, consistently, 1% at a time. Keep showing up. Keep believing. Keep growing. Become the person your younger self would admire, and the person your future self will be grateful for. I'll see you in day 6. Until then, keep becoming impossible to ignore.